It all began in August 1965 when Pakistan launched Operation Gibraltar, a covert mission designed to infiltrate Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan hoped to incite local insurgents, believing that the Muslim-majority region rightfully belonged to them. The plan aimed to weaken India's control over Kashmir, exploiting India's perceived military vulnerability after its defeat in the Sino-Indian War of 1962. But this operation became the spark that ignited the larger Indo-Pak War of 1965. Pakistan's interest in Kashmir goes back to the 1947 partition, when the region was divided between India and Pakistan. Since Kashmir has a majority Muslim population, Pakistan believed it should have become part of its territory. After the first war between India and Pakistan in 1947-48, a ceasefire divided Kashmir, with Pakistan controlling areas called Azad Jammu and Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan, while India controlled the rest, including the Kashmir Valley. Pakistan's leaders, especially President Ayub Khan and Foreign Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, thought that the people in Kashmir could be encouraged to rebel against India if they got help from outside. After India's defeat in the 1962 war with China, Pakistan assumed that India's military was still weak, making it a good time to try and gain control of Kashmir through a rebellion. As tensions escalated, the Indian army achieved a major victory by capturing the strategic Haji Pir Pass on August 28. This pass was a key route used by Pakistani forces to enter Indian territory. By taking control of it, India made it harder for enemies to infiltrate. It also shortened the travel distance between Jammu and Srinagar by over 200 kilometers and made the border easier to defend. However, in a surprising move, Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri later returned Haji Pir to Pakistan at the Tashkent Agreement, a decision that has sparked debate for decades. This decision was made when Pakistan promised to give up war and keep peace during talks in Tashkent, something that external pressure, maybe from Russia, influenced Shastri. It became even more mysterious after Shastri's sudden demise in Tashkent right after the agreement. Others believe that India may not have fully understood how important the pass was, which has since been used by Pakistani infiltrators. Then came September 6, 1965, a day that would change the course of the war. In retaliation to Pakistan's offensive in the Akhnur sector near Jammu called Operation Grand Slam, the Indian Army launched a surprise attack on Lahore, Pakistan's second largest city. Indian troops crossed into Pakistan at multiple points along the border, catching the Pakistan army completely off guard. So why target Lahore? Well, military officials believe that attacking Lahore would force Pakistan to shift its focus, weakening their stronghold in Akhnur. The Indian strategy also involved capturing substantial portions of Pakistani territory to gain leverage in future negotiations. The plan focused on threatening Lahore by capturing the Ichogil Canal, which was a defensive waterway that helped protect the city from Indian incursions. The Pakistani government and military didn't expect India to attack Pakistan's Punjab. They thought the retaliation would stay confined to Jammu and Kashmir. So, when India launched an attack on September 6, the Pakistani army wasn't ready. They had to quickly send more troops to defend Lahore. The Pakistani Air Force, which had been focused on fighting in Akhnur, had to subsequently shift its attention to counter the Indian advance. Military historians, including former Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh, suggest that India never intended to capture Lahore due to the immense number of troops that would have been required to hold the city. However, there were plans to destroy the river Ravi Bridge in Shahdara and block the Lahore-Wazirabad highway if the offensive needed further exploitation. The war lasted until September 22nd, when the United Nations brokered a ceasefire. Both countries retained portions of each other's territory, but the issue of Kashmir remained unresolved. The war officially ended with the signing of the Tashkent Agreement on January 10, 1966, brokered by the Soviet Union. However, the agreement was met with skepticism in both India and Pakistan. In India, Prime Minister Shastri's sudden death in Tashkent added mystery to the events, while in Pakistan, political unrest followed, eventually leading to the resignation of Foreign Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto from Ayub Khan's government. The question of who won the 1965 war is often debated. Pakistan's aim was to capture Kashmir, but they were unsuccessful. India, on the other hand, managed to defend its territory, securing a strategic victory. In the end, the 1965 war was not just about territorial gains. It was a conflict that highlighted the deep-rooted tensions between India and Pakistan, tensions that continue to shape the region to this day.